let's get into the final video. This video has been requested a lot. I think you lot are gonna really like this one. It's 2017, and Russell Westbrook is your favorite player.
I mean, he is one of my favorite players.
Yeah, but right now it's 2017,
and at that moment, he is my favorite player.
I think this will be a really good video.
Okay.
Highly recommended.
But before we get into it, if you haven't already, and if you're new to the chat, please smash that subscribe and the
louder button. Smash!
I feel sorry for the neighbors if they hear.
They're gonna have to accept it.
They think, why this girl always screaming smash?
They think something mad. Alright, let's get into this video. 19 minutes of glory.
Let's do it.
Go.
I love Westbrook.
Westbrook is actually
He's cool, man.
Imagine this. A 6'3" point guard is coming down the court with his head on fire, a mean mug on his face, his eyes burning with anger.
Yeah,
You're screaming at your center to get out of the paint, but it's too late. You're about to witness a murder, because this is 2017 Russell Westbrook. Russ's dunks had some bite to them that season. He was angry at the rim, and I think we all know why. A decision that shook the NBA world unleashed what we now know as peak Westbrook. Mr. Triple-Double, the dude who made history and redefined what it meant to be a point guard with a regular season for the ages.
Guys, someone explain the KD and Russell Westbrook beef, because I heard about it and I heard he was not happy, but I don't understand what happened.
Yeah,
Can someone give a very brief explanation? I'll read it out to Fats as well.
Yeah.
2017 Russell Westbrook was the monster you'd see in your nightmares. I mean, look at this.
Serious dunker, man. He's explosive.
2017 Westbrook was a freak of nature, a monster who saw blood every time he stepped on the court. But who created this villain? How did he turn into this version of Russ? Well, his origin story begins in the 2016 Western Conference Finals. Oklahoma City and their star duo of Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant just took a commanding 3-1 series lead against the seemingly unbeatable 73-9 Golden State Warriors in Game 4 of the 2016 Western Conference Finals. OKC was essentially a lock to make a return to the NBA Finals. In fact, teams that take a 3-1 lead go on to win the series a whopping 96.1% of the time. It was over.
That's good.
Except they imploded. OKC lost 3 straight games and they were done. It was an absolute stunner, but what happened next was jaw-dropping.
He left and joined them.
I
can't lie, like, put, ambition aside, personally I think that's so snaky.
100%.
Would you agree?
Yep, I agree.
Like, I get you want to join the better team and have a chance of a championship, but to join the team that just smoked your team's ass, that's bad. I could see why Russell Westbrook felt a type of way.
Yep, I agree.
We call that a snake in the grass here in the UK. What do you guys think?
A month later, Kevin Durant backstabs Westbrook and all of OKC, signing with the Golden State Warriors in free agency.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, snakiness is in that smile, bro.
I don't know who I was playing with, but I'm here today.
That smile is slithering right now. I'll be real. I hear the snake in the grass.
That is terrible.
Just weeks after he had reportedly told Russ that he wasn't leaving and that he planned to re-sign with the Thunder. Clearly, that didn't happen. As we know, Westbrook is one of the fiercest competitors in the game.
I love Westbrook.
It's not like he needed extra motivation to get his engine running. But this decision flipped a switch, and it turned
Guys, does Westbrook have an MVP? Hit up the chat.
I'll be shocked if he doesn't.
He's really good.
Russ into a whole other beast.
Yeah, 2017. Oh, this is the year. This is the year he wins. So they'll probably say it on this video. I hope he smoked KD when they come up against each other.
Russ exploded out of the gates with 32, 12, and 9 on opening night against the 76ers. This dude wasn't playing, and without KD, Westbrook was going to be the entire offense. And in Game 2 of the season against the Phoenix Suns, that was on full display.
A lot of pressure for him.
It's like when, who played with LeBron? Was it Dwayne Wade? No, it wasn't.
No,
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, when Kyrie left LeBron.
I was gonna ask, did Kyrie at least tell LeBron he was leaving, or did he do a snaky thing like KD? Because it's not nice, man.
Westbrook fouled at the elbow and one. How about Sabonis? Westbrook looking for contact and rebound, and on the bounce, Sabonis scores. On the run. Westbrook powering into the lane.
Westbrook's got a point to prove on his own.
Westbrook inside the free throw line. Scores. Put it out of Westbrook. The cutter. It's Robinson. He scores. Here we go. Westbrook attacking. Westbrook
What a
scores.
play.
51 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists in the second game of the season is nasty work. Russ was sending a statement to the rest of the league. He was coming. He followed his 50-point triple-double with 33, 11, and 16 on the Lakers, and then 35 points in a vicious tomahawk slam against LA's B team. OKC was 4-0 to start the season, and Russ was soaring as they entered the Bay to face Golden State and their new superstar.
Oh god, here we go.
For the first time in their career, Durant and Westbrook would face off against each other on opposing teams, and our boy got smoked.
You know what? Golden State is so OP. Deep it, yeah? We were talking about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and KD being together. And Draymond Green.
Yeah.
We didn't even know Draymond Green back then when we was talking about it. And Draymond Green?
Because Draymond Green is an elite player as well.
You're taking the piss. That team needs to get nerfed. It's too much.
They're hard, man.
It's too much.
You know that whole 300 army. You need them.
You need them. And they just need to like take it to violence.
Oh
He scored just 20 points on rough efficiency, while
Everyone in the chat saying they've done that all for LeBron, all to stop LeBron. It's partially true, man.
LeBron? What,
Because
you
LeBron's
four
a one-man
people?
army, so they built a team just to stop him. Because he kept getting them closer to championship.
Oh.
They kept playing in the
you're
finals, innit? So they built a team literally to stop this man.
Oh my! It just shows how sick LeBron is.
That's why Draymond Green kept taking him out. Draymond by the video we saw. They set an army for LeBron.
Oh my god, that's so true.
KD exploded for 39 as the
good
Warriors
game by
torched
KD.
them by 26 points. It was a rough
sucks.
loss, but OKC was thriving. They were 7-1 to start the season,
At
with
least he
Russ
hit a
averaging
snake.
a near 30-point triple-double. There's no way he's gonna keep this up, right? And then reality hit. The Thunder lost 4 straight games, then won 2 straight, including this lightning strike by Russ in the clutch against the Rockets, and then they lost another 3 straight to put their record at 8-8 on the season.
Tough,
OKC came back down to reality, but Russ didn't. Triple-double, 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 triple-double,
Wow.
triple-double, triple-double, and triple-double.
Triple-double.
Brody put on a 7-game masterclass with 7 consecutive triple-doubles, averaging 29, 13, and 13, and going 6-1 during that stretch. The dude was literally doing everything for his team, and that's because he had no other choice. The Thunder had created a roster built to surround 2 superstars, not one. And instead of pouting and complaining for his team to make a move, Russ went to work. He put the squad on his back, carrying them into playoff position. And it helped that he had some extra
It's
motivation
LeBron
entering the
best.
season. Everything was personal for this dude.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to some of these dunks that he's throwing down. They sound like literal gunshots.
Thunder, like the team is in.
Believe this guy.
I would say he arguably has one of the best dunks, in my opinion. Whenever I see his dunk, it's so explosive. Like no one does it like that. In terms of explosiveness, that from what I've seen anyway.
And it wasn't just his nuclear athleticism either. It's the wizardry of his
Nuclear.
passes, his rebounding ability as a small guard, and his clutch gene that were all coming together for a historic start to the season. However, he wasn't even the frontrunner for MVP.
Yeah.
On the morning of December 23rd, 2016, the NBA released their monthly NBA MVP ladder, one that had James Harden ranked first and the point guard
Westbrook
ranked
second.
That did not sit well with Russ, and lucky for him, he can respond tonight. because he's facing the third-seeded Celtics at TD Garden in Boston, and Brody made his case for MVP loud and clear.
He deserves it, man.
Westbrook will pull up the straightaway.
Good
Free
shots.
falls for Russ. Screen by Sabonis. Westbrook to the rim. Westbrook is back for the Thunder, rises up and scores over Smart. Westbrook off contact and one. Thunder defense. Westbrook rolling to the rim. He scores and one.
He had a point to
Thomas
prove
has
this
missed
game.
his last 3 shots at least. Westbrook going for more and he's got it. Westbrook looking at a soft double team. He's going to rear up and start from 3.
Oh, you see them put their heads down.
He
They're
might have
stressing the
taken that
fans.
from Natick,
They are
Massachusetts.
pissed.
A 45-point triple-double, including back-to-back threes from the left wing to seal the win with a little dance. Russ was feeling himself in what was his 3rd straight 40-point game. Is he MVP worthy now? To me, he was. Westbrook followed it up with 31 and 15 assists on Christmas Day against Minnesota. 29, 17, and 11 on Miami, killing Charlotte for 33, 15, and 8. 49, 8, and 5 against the man he was chasing in the MVP rankings.
Proving a
32,
point,
17, and 11, and then 36, 11, and 10 in a win against Sacramento. This dude was stuffing the stat sheet unlike any point guard since Oscar Robertson. And it brought up an interesting conversation. Russ now had 20 triple-doubles on the season, just 21 shy of tying the Big O's single-season record of 41. And he was also averaging a triple-double halfway through the year. There were some serious rumblings that Westbrook would have a shot at doing the impossible. But we'd have to put that conversation on hold, because another storyline was back for seconds.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It was round 2 of Russ versus KD, and unfortunately, it was a repeat. Russ did throw down a nasty sledgehammer dunk in the 3rd quarter, but that was the only bright spot. This time KD lit them up for 40 as the Warriors spanked them by 21. That one definitely stung Westbrook, and he'd have to sit on it for a while with a 5-day break.
Even though they're losing to KD's team, at least Westbrook ain't a snake.
Yeah.
That's
He didn't
pride
say, you
over
know
anything.
what? I'm gonna join this Golden State team as well.
Nah, no, he won't.
No, that's what I'm saying. He didn't do that.
He's like Yanis. He's like Yanis. He's
Yeah.
someone that, regardless of the team, he will
Stays
hold.
loyal.
Man.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a loser than a snake.
Yeah.
Between games.
Now,
Whoever
you
they're
in the
going to
chat
play
will
next
agree.
is going to catch hands from an angered, demonized Russell Westbrook. And unfortunately for the Utah Jazz, that happened to be them.
Utah Jazz getting smoked.
It's not enough.
Westbrook off the screen, scores from 3. Robertson finding the trailer. Westbrook checking.
taking his anger
Westbrook
out on
will
these
step
poor
away from
fellas.
him and score again in regulation.
Bro, who's that you, man?
You're hurt, you bro. Can't do this.
Westbrook in the paint.
All
All he needs
Can't
is
do
2 right
bro.
here. Westbrook off the midcourt screen from Adams. He'll pull up. He'll score. 1.4 seconds
Good shit.
remaining.
Good shit,
And the Thunder
Westbrook.
back on the high side. Westbrook.
Brody torched Utah with finesse for 38, 11, 10, and 4, including a pull-up midi with 1.4 seconds left to win the game. A performance so great that it rightfully placed him first in the NBA's January MVP ladder. And he kept it rolling too. Just 3 days later, he erupted for 17 in the 4th quarter in a win against Dallas to cap off a 45-point masterpiece. And just 3 games after that, he showers Memphis with an array of jumpers in clutch time, scoring 13 straight points to secure the win for OKC and earn his 25th triple-double of the season. Just 16
That's a lot
shy
of triple-doubles.
of the record. We were watching history in the making, and the stat lines this dude was dropping were simply ridiculous. So here's a little segment dedicated to some of his best stat lines in a span of just 15
He
games.
looks evil.
27, 18, and 9, 29, 12, and 11, 47, 11, and 8 in KD's return to OKC, but once again, they got smoked. 38 points, 14 rebounds, and 12 assists against the Knicks, 17, 18, and 17, 41, 11, and 11, then 43, 11, and 10, followed by a ridiculous 48 point, 17 board,
My God.
9 dime performance against the Suns, finalized by a 58 point nuke against
Oh my
Portland
God.
in what happened to be a fourth consecutive loss for OKC.
Not gonna lie, that's crazy. We were saying that in the LeBron video, one of them, where they were showing his stats and he was putting away 50 points every game, like for ages, and like 48, 50s, and they were losing like nearly every game. It was close, but how are they losing when you're putting away 50 points? I think that's so mad.
The thing is, though, like we discussed as well, for example, if you look at Golden State, they've got Green, they've got Curry, they've got KD. At that point, they've got KD.
Clay.
They most likely had
That's
Clay
the
as
whole
well.
team, basically. It's
like,
five-man team,
these 4 men alone are putting points away. You can't be a one-man army. You need your team around you to help.
And this is
you
where the
grow.
management needs to step in and do something, man. They need to really make it
and
work.
that's why, for example, Golden State, I get why they put KD there, because LeBron is the one that's bringing his team to the finals
Every time.
But there's only so much he can do against Golden State.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's crazy. I feel sorry for Westbrook here, man.
Yeah.
See, Russ
He's a
had a
hard
near
worker.
perfect
He is.
MVP case. He had the numbers, the performances,
by
and even the
himself.
narrative. But what he didn't have was the
team.
record. The Thunder were just 35 and 29 on the
management, real
season.
shortly, right
Had
now.
it not
L
been for
management.
Russ, these dudes would be at the bottom of the standings. But regardless, it just wasn't good enough for an MVP, knocking him back down to second in the NBA's MVP ladder.
He's trying to
Now
win
with
that
just
badge,
over a
you can
month
tell.
left in the season, his odds looked slim. However, Brody was chasing history. He was averaging 32, 10, and 10 on
Wow.
the season. If
Triple
he were to
double
maintain
average.
this stat line and become just the second player in history to average a triple-double while breaking
Second, so guys in the chat, who was the first player in history to do an average of triple-double? That's crazy.
I
Imagine
think this guy, no? On the right.
all-time record 41. Does it mean... yeah,
Oscar
probably. Yeah, you're
Robertson's
right.
single-season
you're right.
record, his MVP odds
So
would
he's the number one,
skyrocket.
clearly.
There's no doubt, especially if it resulted in winning.
Averaging a
So,
triple-double.
as he
How
entered the
mad that
final
is.
stretch of the season, Russ
It
went
shows how
crazy.
much effort they're putting in.
Averaging triple-doubles, you know.
Over
that's
the next
insane.
9 games, Westbrook carried OKC to a 7-2 record, and Brody recorded 7 triple-doubles, now just
Wow.
5 away from breaking the record.
my God.
This was the stretch that
Record,
Russ desperately needed to get his MVP case heating up again. And if the voters weren't swayed just yet, a season-defining performance in Orlando might do the trick.
Three-point line gets it back on the glass. Westbrook will get inside. 4-point game again for Westbrook. Spotting up. Westbrook will attack. He'll score. Absorbing. Westbrook across the timeline. He's trapped. He fires. He scores! You're going to have to pardon me while I
Beating
pass
himself
out.
there. Look.
He feels like top don.
57 points,
He is one.
13 rebounds, and 11 assists.
57.
These are video game numbers. Oh,
Video
and
game numbers.
Yo, 57 points. I don't think we reacted to many people that even hit like mid-50s. No, 57 is crazy.
Yeah.
did I mention he nailed a fading 3 to tie the game late in regulation and then sealed the win in overtime? He was a monster.
Beast.
This was Westbrook's signature performance of the season, and from this game forward, many had Russ as the MVP. But history was still on the line. With 38 triple-doubles on the season, he needed 4 more in his final 8 games to break the record. And it started out pretty well. He dropped 32, 15, and 12 against the Kings. He went ballistic against the Hornets for a 40-point triple-double, following that up with 12, 13, and 13 against
needs one
Milwaukee
more.
to tie Oscar Robertson.
Oh my God.
One more, and Russ is making
tying the
history.
record.
So in his next game against Memphis, he goes crazy for 45 points, 10 assists, but just 9 rebounds.
Oh, so
and then he goes for
close. Come on.
23 points, 12
He wants
rebounds,
it.
and 8 assists in his next
So close. He wants it bad. It's just not clicking.
game. But no one was worried. This was Mr. Triple-Double. Westbrook needed just one more triple-double to break a record that literally no one thought would ever be broken. So, as he entered Denver well overdue and on the verge of history, Russ put on a show for the ages.
Triple-double record.
Some records are meant to be broken, but wow. I mean, Oscar, whew. No, there's not one guy on this planet who can do it. I think that's one of those records that will never be touched.
Yo, from when LeBron said it, he said it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what? With that record, obviously no shame to the guy who held the record, but he played in a different era.
Yeah.
And I think there was a stat we saw where someone put away like over 100 points in a game in a similar era. In today's world, I think it was 100 points. It was something crazy or something ridiculous. Like, don't quote me on that. But yeah, Wilt or something like that. Anyway, like some records are easier back then. You know what I'm trying to say? Because the competitiveness ain't there.
Jimmy High Roller done that video where he was comparing stats and like errors and everything.
Exactly. So this record to be broken
in today's date.
In 2017. That's when people were on fire. Like we saw the Steph Curry video. Like his prime was like 2016, 2017. So many people in their prime this year. Like to break it in this year is literally like it's a miracle basically.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen either. Not for a whole year.
What Oscar did with the triple-double, and that would never happen ever again. Never.
You are wrong, Magic. You are wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That is crazy. At least I'm happy for Westbrook that he's got this.
Yeah.
Westbrook looking inside. Sends up Hunter to score. Russell Westbrook is one assist away from NBA history.
Come on, Westbrook.
Working off of it. Russell kicks it to the corner. And he's got it. Is the stuff of legends right there. With his 42nd triple-double, Russell Westbrook has broken the single-season record established more than a half-century ago by Oscar Robertson. Westbrook set up by Robertson for three. He's got another.
There's a quick two we're talking about.
And he scores it. Lover's out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot.
And won them the game, I think.
Perfect ending to a historic day.
What a moment. History was made.
Westbrook gives the Thunder the victory at the buzzer.
What a tune to go.
Russell Westbrook rewrote the history books with his 42nd triple-double of the season.
Insane.
And he did it in style too. 50 points, 16 boards, 10 dimes, and a 36-foot bomb at the buzzer to win the game. And funny enough, it eliminated the Denver Nuggets from playoff contention. As you
imagine if that was against Golden State and it eliminated them from something, that would have been the most glory finish to the story.
Probably guessed it, it was enough. Russell Westbrook was voted the NBA's most valuable player, averaging a 31-point triple-double.
What a G.
A one-of-one season that I can confidently say we will never see again. But I gotta remind you that we still had the playoffs. OKC ended up finishing the season as the 6th seed in the West, giving us a dream first-round matchup between Russ and the man who he took the MVP from.
You must be pissed.
The postseason didn't offer the same magic that the regular season had for Westbrook, and Game 1 made it obvious. A rough 22-point outing on 6 of 23 shooting in a 31-point loss. It was bad, but in Game 2, Brody was on fire. Through 3 quarters, he had 36 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists on great efficiency, and OKC was up by 3. Then it all went downhill. In the 4th quarter, Russ shot an abysmal 4 for 18 from the field and 1 for 7 from 3. His final stat line looks great, but the efficiency is...
You know what? Even though the efficiency wasn't there, he missed some clear shots. He still put away 51 points. And he's still done a triple-double. I don't think he should be brought down on that. Like, it's like saying Cristiano Ronaldo scored 6 goals in a game. Oh, but you know what? He didn't have a great game. Right.
Yeah.
Regardless if he missed a penalty, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
he still put away 51
regardless.
points.
In my opinion, that's my opinion, guys. You lot might disagree, but that's how I see it personally.
Well, questionable. The Thunder lose by 4 and go down 0-2. At home in Game 3, Mr. Triple-Double cooked with 32, 12, and 11 to get OKC back in the series. But in the end, that's all she wrote. Russ put up some crazy numbers in Game 4, but once again, it was a rough shooting performance as the Thunder go down 3-1.
Lucky, man.
And with his dream season on the line in Game 5, Westbrook took off for 47, 11, and 9 but it just wasn't enough to keep his team alive.
Tired.
He's done too much
Honestly.
carrying that season.
Yeah.
Even at his
He's done.
absolute
He's fed
peak
up.
in 2017, in one of the greatest individual regular seasons in history, Westbrook's year ended in the same fashion that it has for the entirety of his career. Now at 36 years old, I'm afraid we'll never see one of the greatest players of our generation capture that elusive title. Nonetheless, 2017 Westbrook gave us something that we'd never seen before, and it hasn't been the
Because he was on a
same
mission.
since
He
he's
wanted
been
that
gone.
MVP.
Yeah.
That's all you'd ever hear me say. But since you've been gone,
Good video, man.
I can't
I really like this guy's content, this post 2K guy, man.
Yeah, shout out to him.
His subs should be way more than that. His videos are really good. Every time we react to him, we really
Yeah,
enjoy
I really
it.
like that video.
Not gonna lie though, I'm gonna say this officially. Well, I'm not gonna say it fully officially because I'll think about it. It depends on the mood. I don't think I want to react to any KD videos after watching this. Honestly, I can't. You know, I can't stand people like that. I don't even support a team like that, and it pissed me off. I'll be real, bro. I don't think I'm gonna watch KD videos on this channel. Well, I'll think about it, man. And there's another reason, but I'll tell you that you lot about that another day, bro. I'll tell you lot about that. But anyway, how did you enjoy the videos?
I loved the video. I absolutely loved it. Like, even though KD left the team and he was basically his right man wing, he still like flourished. And he, even though he kept losing against Golden State, it didn't demotivate him. He had the eye on the goal, and he thought, you know what, I'm gonna get this MVP, and he did.
You know what though? He had to work a million times harder than he needed to.
But it
because of
shows
that.
how much of an efficient player he is. Though.
Congrats to him, man.
Yeah.
Not everyone has that in them. Like
Exactly.
he
did all that
done a lot.
without KD and his team. Well, for a certain period of time.
This just made me like Russell Westbrook even more. I already liked him for his explosiveness and his
Same.
performance, but like seeing that like damn man.
Yeah,
credit
he's
to him.
a monster. Oh my god.
Guys, if you haven't subbed to the channel or followed, make sure you're following firstly, guys. Following is free. If you want to watch ad-free, subscribe, guys. I believe it's $5, but we are here long term. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We are going to always be here doing the NBA content. We're not going nowhere, so trust me, we're going to get your money's worth. Keep supporting us. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. W stream in the chat. Any last things? Smash? Did I say smash?
Smash! Subscribe and the follow button. And have a beautiful day as well.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.